Okay, I think this is going to be my last video for today. I just hit the ground running. So, um, basically, this is what I want to do. I have meeting notes for the meeting that I took, uh, that me and Monica, one of my cleaners, had, and I, together. Okay, I'm going to slow down because I can feel my words just blah, 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 blah. Okay, okay, so it's just been a big day for me, and I'm ready to relax in it and kind of process everything. So I'm having fun with my hair. All right, so for my team and for anybody who wants to know what kind of business I'm building, um, I essentially have been in business for almost 5 years, and I found out really quickly that, or I found out through, not really quickly. I mean, I found out really quickly that business is hard, and or, but I also knew that I can do hard things, as I tell my little one. Um, so essentially, I did a lot of business coaching that I wanted to land somewhere. I wanted to, like, okay, here I am. I have this business. I'm gonna, do the human entrepreneurial thing and take care of my family. And I had about 3 or 4 years to get the business running so that it at least could support me. And I feel like I did that, but I went into some debt last year. But thankfully, I paid those off aggressively, and so it's freaking awesome. I have essentially a $30,000 bonus for next year because I took out like a $30,000 dollars in loans last year, and to just kind of hype up the business and get it. I kind of did it like hastily, and I didn't really dive into the numbers like I should have to like expect a certain outcome. Um, I just kind of feel my way into things. That's how I live this experience. But anyway, this is to my team. I want to keep it short, somewhat short. I'm trying to keep all my videos at 10 minutes or shorter. And so far, I've only hit 10 or over. Okay, so this is to my team. This is what I'm building. We're going through this little bit of a transitional phase where I plugged in, as I was doing all the business coaching, I plugged into some things that keep me a legitimate business here in Billings, Montana. And I have W-2 workers, and we have about going on. The last time I checked, we had 67 clients. Yeah, that was a fun one to tell everyone about. And we're climbing, and so recurring clients, like we see these people consistently, and it's growing. And I'd love to see 100 by my 5-year mark, which is in April. So that would be a huge push. But I'm not attached to the outcome, right? I'm just like, okay, I'm just doing what I need to do. Okay, I feel like this thing is like distracting me here. Okay. So okay, I keep looking at my list, so I better get to that. So essentially, one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm catching my team up on the meeting that they missed on Friday. It is going to be pretty essential that is part of the job when you come on as a Serenade cleaner. We have got to check in on a weekly basis. There are just too many things that I need to update you guys on. And so, and I don't want to make this a lecture. It's more of about like, hey, this is what we're building. We're building like a team and a family, and we're in homes in the community, serving our community, and you get to show up in the world how you want to, and I get to pay you for that. So it's fun. I have a little playground that I've created for us to co-create together. So all of that in mind, we have meetings on Fridays, online or in person. And yeah, I'm still, still getting the systems up for that, because it's been a while since I've made that like kind of more of like this is part of your job. You've got to make these meetings. So mop buckets, I wanted to give them, I wanted to talk to them about their infield solutions for our mops. Me and Alex were talking a lot about what we could do to modify them. And so I went ahead and jumped in. I want to tell the team that if, a modification that helps you in the field is, more than $5 or $10, like, let's talk about it, so that maybe we can work out, something where the business can pay for that. But essentially, your equipment is your equipment, and you can do with your equipment what you need to do to make you most efficient in the field. Major modifications, let me know about it. That kind of stuff. Yeah, make your life a little bit easier on the field. I'm super excited to use my mop. Like, I was like, ooh, I want to mop my floors. So, spark spray kits. Monica got her first gallon of spark spray. That'll be another video for another time. Today I'm done. But essentially I developed my own cleaning spray and solution for the field, because I could not find what I was looking for and what we needed. So I just went ahead and became an alchemist. And we love it. We all love it. So Monica has a gallon now, guys. And so I'm not the only one that you can get spark spray from. Eventually, I would love for all of you guys to have your own gallon of concentrate, and then we can kind of move forward from there. Just talking about a little bit about infield self-management. Like, I want people to know that you're coming on here as your own little cleaning entity. Okay. You are not policed here. You are not managed here. You are not, given a whole list of procedures and things like that. You are trusted here. Yes, we'll tell you everything that's expected of you, and we'll tell you, we'll give you everything that you need, and then you go do your job and show up. And then there's more to this. We're transitioning into what I call the Spark Pay ladder, and this is all part of like my inner design, along with ChatGPT, I will admit. But I've come a long way with the way that I use chat, and it's developed into a really healthy relationship. So, anyway, I have an ecosystem that I'm designing in real time called Sparkonomics, and it's really fun, really fun. It's fun to create in this experience and to co-create. So let's see. Feedback on reflection forms. I was hoping for more feedback on what we needed to do for our reflection forms after each shift. We take 3 to 5 minutes to fill out a form about that shift, put any changes in the notes that are there for that client, and just basically check in with our nervous system, see how things are going, how things were with your team member, all of that. So Monica inputted that input, right? I don't think it's inputted, but I think it's input. Anyway, words. Okay. That she thinks that the flow will go a lot better when the notes that we have, our Spark notes, are a little bit more concise and corrected to exactly what they need to be. That's been 5 years in the making, guys. So just keep bearing with me, and help. I could use help if you have if you have ideas and all that. I tell you guys that all the time. Let's see. Feedback on equipment policy. So just like I was talking about in my training video for the mop, I was going to try to make this mandatory thing where you had to take a picture of your mop and vacuum and all of your equipment to show me that it's been maintained. But like I said, we're not policing, so I'm trusting that you guys are going to be taking care of your equipment and representing our company when you walk in and when you leave, and you have clean equipment. So you don't want to go clean in a house and have dirty equipment. Let's see. Maintenance mode status. I'll go for just a few seconds on that, and then I'll stop. But basically we're narrowing down on the homes that are not that we've been cleaning for months, that some of us are going into, and they are not in maintenance mode status. So this is a little problematic because it's disruptive to the time for the people who are a little bit more detailed. And say you have been sort of like rushed in the showers at certain places, you're leaving that additional grime for the next person who's going to clean that shower. So, yes, our homes are getting clean, but like I've always told you guys, we should never be asked for a deep clean. Unless someone's saying, hey, like there's areas in my house that are not on rotation. I'd love for you to do a deep clean on that house. Like, we're watching for everything. We're just staying on top of everything. And so, just think of it as being a team player when you're out there, that, if you don't get that shower really well, or that kitchen sink really well, or that floor, or whatever it is, or dusting, the people coming behind you, if you don't clean that house, will have to do it. So, and then that's cutting in on their time, because we're not in initial clean status in these homes. We're in maintenance mode clean. So anyway, okay, that's it. And it was 11:17 when I said that's it, and we'll call it good. All right, we'll see you next time.